Hey everybody, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I decided that I wasn't really feeling a kit this week, so I think I'm just gonna use washi tape again. I've been kind of into this washi tape that has the phrases on it. I know this is kind of, I don't know, it's been out of stores for a while, so I know that most of the people who liked it have already known about this and probably used it all up. But I've had it and I've just kind of had it sitting around, and for some reason it just, I don't know, it struck me this week as something that I wanted to use. So here I am. And I really appreciate the different colors and just how bright and happy and the sayings and stuff on it. So I don't know, that's really it. There's not much of a deeper meaning to it. But this week was actually a fun week. I'm filming again on, can't pick this up, I'm filming again on Wednesday, but that's because my husband took Monday and Tuesday off. And on Monday we went back home to visit. We only made it a day trip, but it was so much fun. We went to all of the places that we really love and miss. We went to our favorite apple orchard. We went to the mall that we always used to go to, which is massive, by the way. I know it's not as big as some malls, but it's probably the biggest mall that I've ever been to, but I love it there. I got to go to my favorite accessory store, and I got a laptop bag. We just kind of looked around. Also went to Bath & Body Works, which I don't know why I don't go there more. I mean, I kind of do. There was a while where I found myself being really, really sensitive to all artificial fragrances and stuff, but I've always loved it. I just don't go very often, probably twice a year. I have a few scents that I really love and I repurchase, but I got all new stuff this time and I'm really excited about all of it. And a few things that I've just never tried before, even beyond their regular soaps and lotions and stuff like that. I tried some different balms and it was really nice. But we went to our favorite chocolate store. We went to Carrabba's. We also went to Cold Stone. We had a whole day of it. It was so much fun. And it was I really enjoyed it. I'm so happy that we got to go. It's kind of nice because we have a new route that we take, and it somehow, even though we have to go north before going south, it still cuts an hour off of our route. So now we've saved 2 hours for the entire day. And I mean, I would love to say that we don't always do day trips when we go, but we usually do. And it's just, maybe not always having the time to stay there longer or the money to stay overnight, just because hotels can add up and food can add up, and I don't know. It's just, we're actually going to try to make a weekend trip more often because we really miss going back home and just being in places that are familiar to us. I think since we only had a day there and we only spent a few hours, since 6 of it was driving, I mean, we spent more than a few hours, but we mostly stayed in the Albany, Schenectady, Troy area, mainly because we used to live in Schenectady and we wanted to see how a lot of the development that they've had going on there these last couple of years is going, and it's not even recognizable. Oh my gosh, we used to live there and we can hardly even recognize the area. It's so wild. And I hope all of that is doing really well down there because it looks gorgeous. But we didn't actually do much in the way of like activities there. We mostly ended up staying in Albany, but we had so much fun. So I'm happy we went, and I really can't wait to go back there because we enjoy it every time. Right now I'm just trying to think of what colors I want to use for my stickers. I think I want to use this red. Yeah, I guess it's like the pastel red, and this pink color, because I don't think I love that. I think that's a little far off, and I think those are a little too close. So I think I want to do that, and I know that won't match the marker that I picked out, but I think that's okay. But for this, actually, or do I want to use orange? I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I'm using orange and pink. Okay. So now that I have that figured out, I just want to take all of these and put them down. I finally did that, how I take and edit my YouTube, well, my Instagram photos video, and it took so long. I knew it was going to take a while. Like, I was under no illusion, you guys know that it was going to be a quick video for me. It took 11 hours, and it's not even 10 minutes long. Well, actually it is 10 minutes long. It's not even 11 minutes long. So it took me an hour a minute. But it was fun. Like, I'm not complaining at all. It had so much fun filming it, just because it was so different. And actually, I think I took the wrong one there. I had so much fun filming it, and just... Oh, I'm short. I'm realizing that I had a sticker that I thought was the correct one, but it's actually like an incorrect color. So I think I'll put this down. I'll probably end up switching it after, just because I have to print and cut a new one. This is probably from like an oopsie sheet, or I pulled up a sticker and decided I wasn't going to use it or something. So I'll leave it like that for now. But I had so much fun just filming something new. Sadly, I don't think it's doing that great right now, but it's also, like, it just went up, so I'm not too worried about it. For this week, now that I'm going to jump into my plans, because it's October, you guys, can you believe it? I know I can't. Like, I am excited because I love fall, but I'm also, like, I can't believe it's fall already. Before I actually get started, let me just mention the colors that I'm using. For the markers, I'm using 873 in the Tombow, and it's like this, like, absolutely stunning coral color. And then this light pink in 723, and I'm just going to alternate those. And then I'm still using my Pilot G2 pen, and I actually got some new fountain pens on Amazon that I really like, but I'm learning that the ink I purchased for them feathers on this paper, but like they're a really, really fine nib, and I really like them, but I'll have to find ink that doesn't feather on this paper so that I can use them. So, back to planning. I know yesterday was a payday. I want to do Monday, but I want to spend a little bit of time thinking about how I want to lay it out, because it was such a fun day. And I know it was mostly just like fun things. And I can't get over this coral color. I love it. I find almost every reason I can to use that. And I'm going to wait a second because I know that takes a little while to dry so that the ink doesn't feather. And other than that, it was another day off from my husband, but he did end up working the second half of it, and I stayed here and got some work done. But other than that, I do think that Big Bang Theory was on that day, so I'll have to go back and watch that. So I'm going to put this down. And then I also want to mark on Sunday that Shameless is on. I have to try not to mix these pens up, because I know I'm probably going to goof that up at some point. So up here I just want to write payday, and then I'm just going to write my TV shows. For all the other people who watch Big Bang Theory, who's waiting for something big to happen? Because I know I am. I feel like they're about to spring something big on us. Okay, so now that I have my TV shows down, I want to pull out my script stickers. And I'm pulling out my day off stickers because I think the only actual day off I'm going to have this week is on Sunday, but I don't know where I want to put that quite yet. I do know that both Thursday and Friday are going to be late days. And I think Friday will be a strictly like all-day work day, and Thursday will be my day that I end up cleaning the house. I'll probably end up making dinner, just kind of do something nice. Actually, for those of you who don't know, like my husband loves cooking, so it's not very often that I cooked, just because like when I say he likes to cook, he loves to cook. It is his favorite thing to do. So I usually just end up cleaning, but every once in a while, especially on his late days, I like to make something for him, so I think I'm going to make lasagna, because that's his favorite thing. Sorry about that, I put my phone on silent. Okay, so like I said, on Thursday I want to make lasagna, because that's one of the things that I always make. I actually don't really care for it, but he loves it, and he likes how I make it better, so I want to surprise him with that. So I'm writing down lasagna for him, and then probably pasta bake for me. Okay, and I know that I'm probably going to need some ingredients for that, because most of that uses stuff that we don't normally have around the house. So I'll probably end up making a really quick run to Hannaford. I also know I would like to maybe try to do Inktober. I'm not sure if any of you know what that is, but it's a thing where in October you do drawings every single day, and you follow a prompt list, and I would like to try to do it. I say that every single year, and I never do it. I don't know, it's because I always end up missing the first couple days, and then I just think, oh, well, I'm not going to get caught up, and I never do it. But I would like to try to do it this time. So I think I will end up marking that, and I've already forgot like what color I want to use. I think it was this one. But I think every single day I'm going to mark what the prompts are, because I'm actually really excited about that. I do know that a lot of it doesn't necessarily go with my shop, so I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to do like actual Inktober, or if I'm going to take the prompts and do something really similar to it, or kind of how I interpret it, or I guess like a loose interpretation of something, or maybe just how, I don't know, how it could relate to planner stickers. Like the like day one is poisonous, and like I obviously don't want to do anything like poisonous for my shop, but it gets me thinking about like vials and stuff like that. So immediately I start thinking about like science, I start thinking about school stuff, like chemistry, I start thinking about like, you know, medicine and medical supplies. So that's kind of what I mean, like maybe do like a really super loose interpretation of it, so that it's also like relevant and I can share it. But I may decide against it, and I may just stick with like the traditional prompts and just kind of have it be my own thing that I do just for me. Who knows? I guess I'll decide in the moment, right? But at least I have these down. And I'm just gonna write the prompts really quick. Okay, so now that I have all of those down, let me see what else I want to do. I think I'm going to mark that this morning we did do something kind of fun for breakfast. We went to Feldman's and ended up having some breakfast sandwiches, and I don't know, I thought that was kind of fun. I do think I want to stick this over here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I will keep it down here. And then I'll probably end up writing all of the work that I did that day. Take one of these little pencils. I think I want it over here just to like really space it from all of this other stuff that's over here. Okay, so I ended up putting invoices, edit video, and draw and design because I had to get that done. Okay, and then for Wednesday, okay, I'm also going to put down that computer really quick because I wanted to do emails and then shipping for some of my orders. And that is a very crowded day. So I want to do the same thing that I did last week and make sure to mark all of my filming days because that ended up being really helpful. So I want to make sure that I write down that I'm doing my plan with me today, and I also want to edit it. I accidentally wrote edit and upload, but I meant edit and thumbnail and then plan with me, so I remember to do all of that. I think I may end up doing another video this week, but I'm not really sure what. I'll just kind of have to see what I want to do. I'd like to try to do like 2 YouTube videos a week, but I'm not sure if that'll end up being something that I can do. I don't know. Wednesday, I also know that I'm going to want to do some laundry because I am very behind on that. And I'm trying to, yeah, I think I'm going to do this here. And I want to make sure that I get all of my closet done. Okay, so I wrote closet, towels, and bedding. I think I'm also going to mark some of my bills because I do have some stuff that needs to get paid. And I've actually been kind of terrible at making sure I've been up to date on my bills. It's not that I'm like purposefully behind or anything, it's just I don't have a system in place for making sure that I have everything marked. And I always think I have everything done and like I'm on top of it and I'm doing a good job, and it seems like I always end up forgetting something and I'm not sure how that is. So if you have like a really good system for like tracking all of your bills, whether it's on like a calendar or something, leave like your tips down below because I have a few things that I keep just letting like slip through the cracks. So I clearly need a new system. So I just marked that down. And I feel like I want to put something next to that, but with how crowded this box is, I think I'm just going to leave it. And then I'm also thinking, since I have this space here, and I've been really bad about it, I want to make sure that I upload to Instagram and show my midweek. So for Thursday, I am looking for my pushpin stickers, because Thursday is going to be a pretty big work day, just because it is going to be a lot of like getting orders and stuff done. It's probably going to be like the most computer-based workday, I guess is what I mean. And then Friday, I'll figure that out as well. So I'm doing that. And okay, so I put down print and cut, invoices, inserts, and then I would like to try to have new releases done this day as well. If I can help it, I would like to try to get those out before Friday. Friday, I'm thinking I would like to try to get a lot of drawing done. I haven't been as consistent with doing like new releases and drawing and designing as I would like to be. So I would like to be able to set aside a whole day and just draw and see what comes to me and try to get some designs out. Yeah, I haven't been doing that as consistently as I would like, so I'm going to try to do that. Okay, so I want to work on winter and Christmas. I want to work on maybe like daily holidays or something, and then more activity stickers. I also want to remember to have some sort of freebie Friday release this day. I would like to get into the habit of doing that, and we'll see how it goes. The last one was a little slow, but I also know that I just kind of started that on a whim, so that was on me. But I do want to try and make that like a regular thing, just like I want to be more regular with $2 Tuesday and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to put this little, actually I want that to overlap a little bit more. I want that roughly here. Okay, alright. And I also know this day I want to work on printables and some digital items for my shop. I think I'm going to give that a try. Saturday, I know that that'll probably end up being our day off together, but I'm not really sure what we're going to end up doing. Like, I can't imagine us doing any sort of traveling. I really think that's just going to be us relaxing and having like a completely lazy day. So I don't know what I want to put there, but I may end up doing like some memory planning or something. I may end up leaving that blank for this plan with me. Alright, I think I have an idea of what I want to do for Monday, so I'm going to do it while I'm thinking about it. And I think I'm going to start by putting down one of these little road stickers. Right up here, actually. And I want to put New York trip. And then I have this fall bucket list that I want to use, and since we went and did some apple picking, I want to use that sticker here, just because like we love that orchard. I would go there all the time. Like, they're the ones that I was talking about in a previous video where they have like the best apple cider donuts, so we always try to go there. Okay, so I ended up writing down the name of the orchard. I wrote down apple picking, cider donuts, and fudge and cider because that's what we ended up doing that day. Okay, and then I'm thinking for the rest of it, since I probably can't fit everything, I think I'm going to just do like a list here and then maybe put something in the middle. Okay, and I was thinking of using like one of these little like location tag stickers, but I'm not sure. I like that. I think I'm just not going to do that right now, and maybe think about it. But that's looking so cute. Okay, so back to Sunday. I know I'm going to end up doing a little bit of work. I do think it'll be light. I'm assuming that I'll probably end up taking some of the drawings that I did on Friday and probably doing like the digital copies of them if I haven't done that already. So I think I'm going to use just this little laptop sticker and then just write down a couple of to-dos for that day. Okay, so for Sunday, I want to draw and do some sheet designs. I'm going to work on messages and comments, and then I also think that I'm going to end up doing a last chance section in my shop because right now I'm up to almost 700 items, and I am worried that it's starting to be a little bit too much, and I hate doing it, but I feel like I have to, so I think I'll end up taking some stuff down, just reducing the price, and having like some sort of sale on some older sheets. I think I also want to take this little hammer sticker because I think that there are a few things that we may end up doing this day to winterize our home. I'm actually thinking that I want to do a bit of a checklist for this as well, like a sticker checklist, because I think I know that maybe it's just common knowledge. Like, maybe a lot of people already know some of the stuff that they have to do to get their home ready for winter, but I know. I'm still a little lost, so I want to make a list of maybe different things. Maybe you guys will like it, maybe not. I don't know. But I may end up trying it. Alright, so I'm leaving it at furnace and to check our pipes. Just to see what kind of condition that they're in. We do have pipes in the kitchen, and for whatever reason, they run on the very outside of our home. So we do think that this year we're going to try to see if we can either fit more insulation in there or put up better insulation, because we had some problems with it freezing last year, and let me tell you, that was no fun at all. So I think we're going to try to do something with that. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to do on Sunday. I do think since he's going to be working part of the day, there's not much that I'm going to end up doing with him, but I do think I'll probably fit in some cleaning. Okay, so I'm just going to put down this little spray bottle. I'm actually using that off of one of my previous weekly planner kits. I actually keep those just like on a spare bit of the sheet, and that's easier for me to kind of keep them where they need to be. Alright, and I think that's it. So for my habits, I do think that I want to make it a habit to design more. I also want to track my vitamins again, and I think I'm going to track my water because I've been really terrible about that. And for notes, I think I'm just going to make a checklist of some of the stuff that I want to focus on this week. I think I'm going to use one of these little coffee cups. I'm just going to stick this little computer down. I wrote down that I wanted to do sheet and freebie designs, all orders. I wanted to go through all of my listings like I said before. Maybe do some grab bags so I can put up on the shop for a discounted price, and then also work on some digital items. And I'm wondering if I want to do my little hydration tracker down here. I don't do that for hydration, but I do like to do it for like design. Well, I like to do it for like miscellaneous things. And in this case, I think I would want to track like Inktober or something, but I don't know. Let me see how it looks. I don't like that. So I think I'm going to leave that. Maybe I'll end up putting it up here. I think I will end up doing that. Alright, since I know I'm not going to be really using that space for much planning, I think I'm just going to write Inktober up here so I can kind of track my sketch process. I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. Maybe stick to like really small drawings or something, so at least I can get it done. Alright, I think that will be it for this week. Like I said, I will wait for Saturday, maybe do some back planning or something like that, or plan it as I go. I hope you enjoyed watching this week. I hope you like that this is something a little bit different than I normally do with the two different colors. I hope you like it, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys!